Children, I hope everybody is fine, right? Yesterday we saw that one. What you saw yesterday in grammar, question tags, right? Today, question forms. Today we will see for the phrasal verbs. It's very important. What is the phrasal verbs? So now we will go for this grammar, phrasal verbs. Grammar today also grammar. When you write G, write like that and put like G-R-A-M-M-A-R, grammar. Okay. Now we can go for the phrasal verb. H-R-A-S-A-L, phrasal. Correct? Verbs. B-E-R-B-S. Phrasal verbs. P-H-R-A-S-A-L, phrasal verbs. First we should know what is phrasal verbs, right? What is phrasal? Phrasal verbs consist of a verb and a preposition. The phrasal verb consists of verb and a preposition. I already told you so many times, preposition. Before the noun will be preposition or adverb. Already we know that one. What is a verb? What is a adverb? What is a preposition? Okay. So from the beginning class only we learned that one. Verb is nothing but action word or doing word. Describing about the action word or doing word is called the adverb. Preposition is before, in, on, beneath, up, in, into, like that one also, etc. is the one, right? So here this modifies or changes the meaning of the word. Which one? A phrasal verb consists of a verb and a preposition or adverb that modifies or changes the meaning of the word or phrase. I told you already what last class we saw that one. What's a phrase? For instance, give up is a phrasal. The phrasal verb that means stop doing something. Give up. First one you will see this one. Give up. So for example, give up the test. Okay. So give up the. What is the other thing you are doing? Give up the activity. Like that when you are telling for that one, give up, that one is a phrasal verb that means stop doing something. Give up means what? Stop doing something. That is the meaning of give up. That is the meaning of give up. So many things we can see. What first, if you know the meaning only, you can use that word, right? So stop doing something, which is very different from different form give. Phrasal verbs are frequently found in English. Phrasal verbs frequently found in the English language and are used more often in informal context. The table given, I will give the table. Then you will read what is the phrasal verbs, what is the structure. I told no. Verb, preposition or adverb is there. That structure we can know and we should know the meaning. Then only you can use the word. Okay. Now I can write. You keep it in your mind this one. Verb, preposition or adverb. Give up meaning means to stop doing something. Stop doing something. Now I will give some phrasal verbs. If you know, I told you no, that phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs. Next one we have a structure. Okay, then meaning. First one, you'll see get back. Anyone of you, what is there? Get. Get is a verb. Okay. Back is a adverb. Verb plus adverb. What is the meaning of that one? Resume. R-E-S-U-M-E. Right. Then next one, carry on. What is next one? Carry on. What is there in this one? Any one of you can guess what is that one? Carry is a verb. So verb. What is the next one? On. On is a preposition. Okay. What is the meaning of that one? Carry on. Carry on the work. Carry on the project. Carry on the activities. That means what? Continue. Then walk out. What is the next one? Walk out. What is a walk out here? Verb and adverb. Okay. What's the meaning of walk out? Leave and go. Walk out. Okay. Right. The next one. Look into. We have to see fast. Then only we can see more examples. Look into. Look is a verb, preposition. Verb plus what is the meaning of look into here? Examine. What is the one? Examine. Turn off. Turn off. T-U-R-N. Turn off. What is the meaning of turn off? Turn. Verb. Adverb. Verb. Adverb. So, what is the meaning of turn off? Turn off the fan. Turn off the lights. Switch off. What is that one? Switch off. Now it's clear. This is the phrasal verbs. Get back. The structure is verb and adverb. Meaning is resume, carry on, walk out, look into, turn off. Now we can see so many phrasal verbs. How we can see there? For give up, I told no. The give is a verb, up is a preposition. The above, come down, verb and adverb. The above are phrasal verbs that are made up of a verb with a preposition or adverb. I told you. The prepositional verb give up means stop doing. Give up means what? Here I didn't write. Give up means what? Stop doing. Stop doing something, which is very different from giving meaning. Giving meaning, right? So here complete the following sentences with the phrasal verbs that includes one of the particles and one of the verbs given below. What is the particles here? Are words which can be used as adverbs or preposition in other context. Particles down, in, out, up. What is the verb? Turn, come, slow, let, go, drop, grow, warm. Like we know what is the meaning. It's a verb, right? The same thing here in that so many. I read, I explain little bit quick. Okay, now we can understand easily. Bear with. What's the meaning of bear with? Be patient. Bear with means what? Be patient. Please bear with me while I complete the paper. Please bear with me, ma'am. I complete the answer. So bear with me. So next one, bring about. Bring about. Cause to happen. See here. Brought out great changes into the modern times. Brush off. Ignore something or someone. Brush off. What? Ignore something or someone. I brushed off all the sore feelings of the past. The bitter feelings or unwanted things, the sorrow, whatever you can say. The brush off. Ignore something or someone. I brushed off all the sore feelings of the past. Next one, call for. What is the next one? Call for. Call for means what? Require. Call for the interview. Right. So that's called require. This matter calls for immediate action. Call for. So, okay. This is for the immediate action. Next one, come across. Discovered by accident. They came across some ruins in the jungle. Ruins in the jungle. Come into. Inherit. Come into means what? Inherit. He came into a large sum of money when his father died. Inherit. Right. So come with. Come with means what? Include. So the phrasal verbs, you should know the meaning. Then only you can use this words. So next one was come with. Include. What the word sentence we can make it? The computer systems does not come with a printer. Does not come with a printer. Do away with. Abolish. Some people want to do away with the death penalty. Okay. Do over. Do over. Repeat. Do over means what? Repeat. You made many mistakes. So, I want you to do the report over. Listen here. The report over. Dropping. What's the next one? Dropping. Visit someone unexpectedly. Dropping. My uncle dropped in yesterday with his family. Dropped in with his family. Get ahead. Make progress. I can't get ahead even though I work very hard. Get on with. Have a good relationship. Get on with. Have a good relationship. Do you get on with your tutor? Do you get on with your tutor? Hold up. Hold up. Delay. Hold up means what? Delay. A flight, a traffic, whatever it is. The accident held traffic up for an hour. That is a hold up. The accident held traffic up for an hour. That is in the hold up. The traffic hold up for the traveling because of the accidents. It's getting late. So that's one a delay. What is that one? Hold up means what? Delay. Next one, keep out. Next one what? Keep out. Prevent from entering. Keep out. Keep out. Prevent from entering. We should keep the rats out of the house. Keep the rats out of the house. Zip around. I don't know, zip your mouth, be quiet like that. Zip around. Move quickly. Move quickly from place to place. I zipped around town after work today. Zip around. Around itself, you should know the meaning of that one. Move quickly from place to place. I zip around town after work today. Zip around means what? Move quickly. Another one, that is the other meaning. The zoom in on. What is the other one? Zoom in on. Focus on something. Focus on something. Pinpoint. That is zoom in on. She zoomed in on his head while talking. Oh, sorry. No, she zoomed in on his head while taking the picture. Zoom in on. Zoom in on means focus on something. So here the so many phrasal verbs are there. I ran into my old roommate at the theatre. Good. She doesn't get along with Jack. Arrive or come. The gas cylinder blew up. Abandoned. Have you dropped out of your school? Dropped out of your school means finished. So this was A and match them with the appropriate meaning. This is simply I gave this one. You have to find out the correct meaning. Just I read this one. So which one is apt for that one? This phrasal verb for this sentences. Okay. Now I can give you the fill in the blanks with the below given sentences with the suitable phrasal verbs given in brackets. This one, when you understand this one, you can do it very easily. The same way in your textbook also they gave so many phrasal verbs using the dictionary. Find the meaning of the following phrasal verbs and use them in sentence of your own using a dictionary. That's very, very important. When you know the meaning only frame a sentence, right? You can use a dictionary. Come across, get on, take part, get away, get through, keep out, think over, check down, look into, right? Now here, using a dictionary match the meanings of the phrasal verbs in column A and with their meanings in column B. Call on, call in, call at, call off. I'll read the one: postpone, visit, allow, speak. So you should know that one, which is the apt meaning for that one. Okay, I'll give you some exercise for you people. You write it in your home and you can understand easily. When you are writing for the exercise, when you are writing for the more example, you can understand easily. Okay. Okay children, today we wind up the class and next day we will continue with the other grammar part. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.